Hey everyone, welcome to today's live stream. Today we're talking about how my YouTuber subscriber count has doubled in the last 28 days, in the last month. Um, I'm going to basically cram all of this information in to the first 10 minutes because I've heard complaints in the past that with these big long live streams, that last for like an hour, people don't know exactly where the information is and when it's just talking, with viewers and open format. So all the information into how my YouTube channel has doubled its subscriber growth per month, as you can see on the screen now, is going to be in the first 10 minutes of this stream. And then after 10 minutes, I'm going to open up the stream to questions. Any questions you've got, you can ask. I'm going to do some channel reviews as well. People have been asking me on Instagram, on YouTube comments, all over the place for me to review their channels. So I've got some channels lined up that we're going to jump into and review. If you want your channel reviewed, you can ask me in the chat to this live stream as well, and I'll try to get to your channel today. This live stream is going to be an hour maximum, so I might not have time to do it today. But as you can see on the right side of the screen, if you drop a super chat to this live stream, $5 or more, I'll put you straight to the top of the list and review your channel today. But let's jump in and explore how my channel has doubled its subscriber growth in the last 28 days. If you can see me and hear me, everything, type yes in the chat, type hello, type I can hear you, because that's going to basically give me some positive feedback and know that everything's working. But then I'm going to basically ignore the chat for the first 10 minutes and I'll jump in and open up for questions in about 10 minutes time. So as we can see on the screen now, my YouTube channel, you can see at the top here, views are up. Your channel got 145,000 views in the last 28 days. And you can say that that's more than normal for my channel. My channel normally gets between 63,000 and 77,000 views in a month. You can see down here, if we jump into that a bit more detail, that we can see the views, 145,000 views in the last 28 days. That's 8,000 hours of watch time, which is just mind-blowing and blows my mind. There's that much watch time on this channel in 28 days. I've grown by 2.7 thousand subscribers. It's normally 1.6 thousand subscribers in a month, and it's 2.7 thousand in the last 28 days. And we can see my revenue is at $2,028.89. So first off, pretty crazy, 145,000 views, up from the average of 67,000 views this channel normally gets. And then also the subscribers, I'll jump into a bit more detail now. You can see back in February, this channel was getting 1.4 thousand subscribers in a 28-day period, in a year-long period. 1.4 thousand subscribers and around 93,000 views. And then if we jump to the last 28 days, 1.4 thousand subscribers has gone up to 2.7. And my subscribers are constantly going up, where soon in a month-long period, that's going to be at 3,000 subscribers in a 28-day period. So it's just crazy. So I've got my list here. I've come up with 3 reasons why my channel has blown up and grown this month in the last 28 days. There's 3 causations, is that a word, to this, which I'm going to explain now. So first off, I planned for this result. I did a lot of planning on my channel. I'm going to show you what I mean now. So if we jump into my channel, starting up, the way my channel works is I've started planning my videos 6 months ahead. So I think of types of topics I'm going to talk about over the next 6 months, and I go away and I plan 6 months worth of videos. And any long-time subscribers to this channel, you're going to know that I haven't always spoken about YouTube growth, how you can grow with online video. I've spoken about a lot of different topics in the past, and I've kind of been here, there, and everywhere. And it was about 6 months ago where I made the conscious decision to focus this channel purely on helping people grow on YouTube, grow on other online video platforms, and then how to turn that online video presence, so your YouTube audience, your Instagram audience, your TikTok audience, how to turn that into a business and how to make money from it. And that decision and that planning was based on some results I saw a while ago. So if we jump into my videos, I had a video back in 2019, back when I had a different strategy, when I was doing videos on lots of different topics at the same time. I had a video that blew up in 2019 talking about YouTube compared to my other videos at the time. And the video was all about how much money you can make on YouTube for 1,000 views in 2019, and it got a ton more views. We can see it here, 62,000 views. This video right here got a ton more views than my other videos got at the time. So when I sat down like 5 months ago to plan my content for the next 6 months, I saw the results this video was getting, and I really enjoy YouTube. I'm really knowledgeable on the topic. Like, I love nerding out on this stuff, and I saw that there was obviously an audience for this type of content, talking about how to grow on YouTube from my 2009 videos. And from seeing that, I made the conscious plan to take a risk, take a leap, and start to focus my new videos in 2020 on YouTube growth, because I saw some strong performance in 2019. And we can see, if we go up past all the videos that came after that in 2019, and we go up to around the start of 2020, from around here onwards, I'm talking about YouTube growth, how you can make money with online video. So I started sticking to that plan week in, week out, with a new topic that I was focusing on. And because I knew from my last year's results that there was a lot of potential here, that planning really helped me get to where I am now, 4 or 5 months down the line. So the first big thing I did to double that growth is planning. Next big thing is if we go back to my analytics and we come to the last 28 days and we jump into see more, we're going to see exactly where those increases in views have come from. So if we go back to like the last year, so these are the amount of views I've got on my channel in the last year. We can see here's the average, the standard views I'm getting every day in the last year. And then around February, March this year, the views just blew up. You can see right there. And in particular, this video here with the blue line has always been a strong performer for me. But we can see back in February, end of February, start of March, this green video right here and the red video blew up and started to get way more views than my normal videos do. So this is a result of the planning I did in step one. That's the first reason why the channel blew up. The second reason is these two particular videos have just gone super viral in comparison to my other videos on the channel. So the first one, this green one here, is how to get paid on YouTube in 2020, which is this video right here. And the second one is this red video, which is how much YouTube pays in 2020. And you'll see the red video there, how much YouTube pays in 2020, is a updated video from the one that did really well last year, how much YouTube pays in 2019. So one of the reasons I've had a video go super viral in the last, compared to how my other videos do, go super viral in the last month and a half, is because I saw what worked well last year, and I made a updated and an even better video this year, building on that strong performance of the last video. And we can see the video that I did this year that's doing really well. If I can just find it. Where are we? Here we go. How much YouTube pays for 1,000 views in 2020. It's already got 34,000 views in 3 months. And that's that red line you can see there. So planning, seeing the videos that performed well last year and making better videos this year has helped me get that red viral video there. And the green viral video, how you get paid on YouTube in 2020, that is, let's just find that, this one right here. Let me just open this up. This is, you can see it's already got 58,000 views in about 3 months' time. This video is also a result of that planning. When I made that plan 4 or 5 months ago, what my next 6 months of videos were going to be, getting paid on YouTube was one of the topics that I decided to talk about, as part of that big content strategy that I put in place a few months ago. So as a result of the plan, I knew I wanted to talk about getting paid on YouTube. And then I found the keyword that I wanted to use for this video, which is how to get paid on YouTube. So the first 5 words of this video is the keyword I was targeting. So I targeted keywords for this video. And then I basically did some competitor research on that keyword. So if we click on this here and see who else has done a video on that topic, and I found that this guy did a video in 2019, how to get paid on YouTube in 2019. 750,000 views that video got. And when I opened it, his account, we can see that he's only got like 300,000 subscribers, but back when this video was first made, it probably was closer to 200,000 subscribers. But he got 800,000 views for one of his videos. So I knew that there was like a lot of demand for how to get paid on YouTube videos. So I looked at his video, I looked at other competition, and I made the best video possible that I could as a result of that plan I put in place 6 months ago. And as a result, I got this second of the 2 viral videos that has blown my channel up in the last 28 days, month and a half. So that's pretty much why the channel's blown up. Planning, competitor research, building on old videos that did really well last year. And finally, it blew up because of the current lockdown quarantine situation that we're in at the moment. Way more people at home watching videos than ever before. People wanting to learn about how to grow a YouTube channel than ever before. And that, as a result of that, it just means that there's more people out there to find my videos and watch my videos, and double the amount of subscribers. You can see here 2.7 thousand subscribers compared to 1.6, and it's 1.4 that I got in February. Double the amount of audience to double the growth of my channel. So that is why my channel has doubled its growth in the last 28 days. Let me get the last 28 days up here. We can see here, and it's still growing, and it's still growing. So you can all do this. I'm trying to give these tips away in my weekly videos. I go into even more detail in my course, but that is in 15 minutes. We went a bit over. That is why my YouTube growth has doubled in the last 28 days. So now we're going to open up to questions, and any questions you've got, leave them in the chat to the right hand side. I'm going to see who has been commenting in the first 15 minutes of these videos, see who's here. If you've got any questions based on what I've just said, let me know and I will answer them now. So I'm going right back up to the top. We've got people saying hello. We've got Jonas, Pierre Plays, Loudmouth Comedy, Suspects Familiar. Yeah, good to have you here. Mr. Pete's Trash to Cash. She Loves Dutchies here. Jar TV, ways to blow up on YouTube. You should have had that covered in the first 15 minutes of what I've just said. If you've missed it, go back and watch what I just explained in those first 15 minutes. Jonas765, I want to begin, what can I do? Watch my videos. That's obviously the first tip I'm going to give you. Head to my channel, starting up. I have a playlist on my profile page, which we can see down here, how to start a YouTube channel and make money, which tries to help you start from day one, choose a topic for your YouTube channel, choose the types of videos you want to make, and start making money on your channel. So start watching my videos, just make your channel. You're going to learn so much along the way as you're like implementing and doing stuff. And if you need any more help, you can leave me comments on my videos, and I'll try and help you as best as I can. Pierre Plays, remember guys, if YouTube was easy, we'd all have millions of subs. Not everyone is going to make it. Do it because you enjoy it and nothing else. Great, yeah, if you've got the passion behind your channel, that's going to show through. And as you said, not everyone gets successful, but if you're passionate about what you're talking about, you're far more increasing your chances of reaching success. Who else is talking? Jonas says thanks. Apple Pro, hi, hello. How are you? I'm really good. Who else is talking? Just going to scroll down now so that we're in more real time. Daniel Rohovoy, love your vids. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions you want to ask me, the next 30 minutes are going to be open format. You know, I've covered in the first 15 minutes how my channel has blown up and grown by double its normal rate in the last 28 days. If you want to check that out, watch the start of this live stream. If you've got any questions now, let me know and I will get back to you. Kelly Simone, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it's incredible how much the channel's grown, and it's just getting faster and faster and faster if we click on this. Yeah, I can't. Oh, that's a specific video. Let's go to the whole channel. I can't believe how much it's blown up. I've been working on this channel for three and a half years now, and it's finally like having some rapid growth. It's been a consistent grow and hustle for me over the last 3 years. But as you can see from the data, if we go back to like the last year, 365 days, I keep going into a specific video. Here we go. 365 days for the whole channel. You can see it's had a real fast amount of growth in the last 28 days, which is incredible. I'm really happy about it. So any questions, let me know. JRTV, I just got monetized. What's a way to make $100 a month? If you want to make $100 a month, you're going to need, give me 1 second. So 1,000,000, 5,000. You're going to need 50,000 views a month to make $100 a month on YouTube. So the best way to do that is just keep making videos that people want to see. Build up your library of videos so that you've got so many that getting 50,000 views in a month is a easy thing to do. If we jump to my channel, I'm getting it now. You can see in the last 28 days, 145,000 views. So it is possible. You've just got to keep adding to your channel, adding videos, listening to what your audience is telling you, what they want to see, and making things that people want to watch. Wormhole YouTube, hi. Pierre Plays has been answering my questions, but yeah, I've added my little spin on it as well. Wormhole YouTube, can you check my channel? Well, I already have some channels that I'm planning to review. I said at the start of the live stream, people who have left me comments on Instagram, YouTube in the past, I've got a list of channels I'm going to work through in this live stream. I've only got up until, we've got about 35 minutes left of this live stream. If I get through those channel reviews I'm planning on doing, I can get to yours, Wormhole YouTube. But as you can see on the right hand side, if anyone leaves a super chat to this live stream, I'll bump your channel up to the top of the list and review your channel straight away today. So you've got that option. If not, I can't promise I'm going to get to your channel today, unfortunately. Kelly Simone, I need to learn how to do tags properly, finding it hard. You know what, Kelly? And not many people say this, but I actually did a video on tags a couple of months ago. Let me try and find it. My channel. I'm going to play it because I don't think I can get copyright strike for playing my own videos. Fingers crossed on this one. But tags really aren't that important. I've come to realise after doing this for 3 years and typing tags into every video, I learned in the last few months tags really don't matter that much. And I'm going to show you the video that I made that talks about just that. So let's unmute this. Let me try and find the video on tags. Skip forwards. It's here, yeah. So here is a YouTube employee talking about the importance of tags. So just give this a watch.
We're really focused on tags. I think probably more focused on tags than they should be overall. We kind of encourage people to focus on the things that the viewers are going to evaluate, which is more about their thumbnail.
So he's saying that the title and the description to videos are more important than tags. That YouTube doesn't really prioritize any importance on tags at all, and it doesn't really use it to rate your videos or rank them in the search. It's thumbnail, title of the video, and the description of the video that's the most important thing. I'll just skip forward to another interview from him where he talks about this in more detail. So you can watch this whole video. It's called the popular YouTube tags that are making people rich. I made it back in December, but here's what he says at the end about tags. Look.
Using popular YouTube tags. They're great videos that you subscribe notification, even YouTube.
Oh, I've gone past it. My bad. Where is it?
Is as simple as making videos that.
Okay. Where is? Here we go. Here's the part of the video I want to show you.
Detail about what used for. Let's jump into that now.
Sometimes tags can be useful if the content of your video or your channel name is like commonly misspelled, and we haven't yet made that connection based on people searching for that and finding your video. So if you have some misspellings, throw them in your tags. Otherwise, I wouldn't sweat it. I think you're better spending your time on other things.
So there you have it, Kelly. Tags really aren't that important. Focus more on making a good thumbnail, good title, good description to a video. And that's what really gets you the views and gets you ranked on YouTube search. It blew my mind when I saw this content and these interviews from actual YouTube employees that work in the search and discovery team, and they talking about how they rank videos and rate videos on the website, and they just weren't focusing on tags at all. It can help correct a spelling mistake every so often, but apart from that, it's not important. All right, what is other people saying? So yeah, Kelly, wanted to know how to do tags, but was finding it hard. Don't worry about that. What's going on here? Kelly's asking me to check a channel. As I said before, I am doing channel reviews a bit later on in this video. I've already got a list of channels from previous people who have asked me on Instagram and YouTube comments that I'm going to review. If I get time today, I'll try and get to your channel, but this is ending in about 30 minutes time. I don't know if I will get to your channel because I want to do a Q&A and then do some channel reviews at the end. If you leave a super chat in today's live stream, $5 or more, I will bump your channel to the top of the list and get to that first today, but I can't guarantee I'll get to it if you're just on the normal waiting list. Apple Pro, if I can go back in time, what would I have changed about my channel? That's a really great question. That's a really interesting question. I would have probably gone into it with a bit more focus on a single topic, a single specific topic. When I first made the channel, I didn't really know what I wanted from the channel or what the channel was going to be about, what the purpose of the channel was, the message of the channel. I just kind of wanted to make videos to document my travels. I was traveling Canada at the time, to push myself. I thought if I was filming myself, trying out new things and talking about these experiments I was doing, talking about that on my channel, it would push me to achieve things outside of YouTube. I didn't really recognize the opportunity and the potential of a YouTube channel when I first started it. So if I can go back from day one, I would really come into YouTube with a bit more of a plan, and I would know what my YouTube channel was about before starting it. Because a lot of people, they start channels and they make a video about this topic one week and then they go and talk about something completely different the next week, something completely different the other week, and you just don't grow on YouTube if you don't have any consistency. And you can see that from the first couple of years on this channel. I was talking about so many different random topics every week that I didn't build up a consistent audience with consistent interests. Do you know what I mean? Like now that I'm talking about YouTube and online video and entrepreneurship every week, I'm building a following that are interested in those topics. But beforehand, my audience didn't know why they would subscribe to me because I was talking about so many random different topics. It's like, what's the point of subscribing to this guy? Because I might like what he's putting out this week, but I don't know if I'll be liking what he's saying next week. I might be wasting my time subscribing to him. So if I can go back and do it all again, I would just decide before I started my channel what it was going to be about, what topic I was going to focus on throughout that channel's lifetime. Hope that helps answer your question, Apple Pro. And it looks like from your name, you've already decided to focus on the company Apple. So it looks like you have not made the same mistake I have. But that is what I would do if I was starting my channel again. Pierre Plays, once I get more consistent and actually do what I say in my banner, I'll get a channel review, but it's not ready for one yet. Cool. Well, you know where I am when you want to get your channel reviewed. Wormhole's asking for a channel review. Already explained. I'll try and get to you if I can. We'll see how it goes. Game Start Bicky, give me a shout out. Give me a shout out on my channel. Well, I'm giving you a shout out now. Game Star Bicky, if you're watching, I'm shouting you out. If you want a channel review, quite a few people have asked ahead of you, so I probably won't be able to get to you today. As you can see on the right hand side, any super chats left on this live stream, I'll prioritize your channel and review it straight away. So what questions are other people asking me? Imagine YouTube pulled this stream for playing copyrighted content of my own. I was genuinely worried about that they pull my own live stream down because I was playing one of my old videos. The YouTube algorithm is so sketchy, it makes so many mistakes that I wouldn't put it past YouTube to pull me this live stream down for playing my own videos. Luckily, it didn't know. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce your name, Loic Raccoons. I can understand for thumbnails and titles, but what about descriptions? Are you asking me to give you tips on writing descriptions, or are you asking me whether they're important? Descriptions definitely are important. I would put your most important text in the first 3 lines of your description. So if we go to my video here and we scroll down, you can see that on computers at any one time, the first 3 lines of text are always shown on a video. But the viewer has to click this button, show more, to see the rest of that text. Let's see. So I always say put the most important stuff in those first 3 lines. If you've got any merch you're trying to sell, or if you've got any questions you're trying to ask, put them in the first 3 lines. And also, if you've got any keywords that you're trying to target, so you're trying to rank any phrases in the YouTube search. So for this video, I was trying to rank the phrase popular YouTube tags. Put that phrase in the first 3 lines of your description there. So I've got it in my first line, popular YouTube tags. That's descriptions in a nutshell. Most important things in the first 3 lines, and any search phrase you're trying to target, get it in there as well. Okay, Josh Gooden's just tuned in. You've missed the first 10 minutes where I explained how I doubled my channel's growth, Josh. You have to go back and watch that if you want to watch it, but happy you're here late for the party. You're here rather than not being here at all, so that's cool that you tuned in. Got any questions, mate, let me know in the chat. I'm just doing a open platform Q&A now for the next 30 or so minutes. Q&A and channel reviews, and as I said, I got all the information on how my channel has doubled its growth in the first 10 to 15 minutes. Apple Pro saying, hey Josh, he recognises Josh from my podcast and from previous live streams. Apple Pro, I'm giving you a shout out at channel review now. Okay, Apple Pro, have I had a sign-in problem when trying to change my channel art on a Mac? I don't use Macs, Apple Pro. I know that you're all about that Apple life, but I'm a Windows guy, so I've not had that myself. Oops, I don't mean to tag it. Okay, cool. So we are catching up with the chat now. No problem. I'm happy to answer your questions. So I'm just going to jump back into my analytics a bit more and play around there for a little bit before I get into doing channel reviews and doing some more questions, like ask me anything question, answering any questions. But yeah, just want to show all the latecomers my analytics and show exactly what I'm talking about. So you can see here in the last 28 days, top right, channel views are up. I'm super excited about this, and like channel's growing faster than ever, and just seeing this big text at the top of my analytics page makes me really happy. Channel got nearly 150,000 views in a 28-day period, which is just like mind-blowing to me, because I've been so used for such a long time to getting, you can see down here, between 63 to 77,000 views per month, and it's now to 145,000 views. It's incredible. You can see my subscribers. I've had in the last 28 days 2.7 thousand subscribers. I believe in the next week or two it's going to be up to 3,000 subscribers per month for me, which is just even more insane. So the channel's growing quicker than ever. If we jump back to February, you'll see that back in February I only got 1.4 thousand subscribers in the whole month. It's now doubled already in the last 28 days to 2.7, nearly 2.8, and in the next month, well, next couple of weeks, it's going to be 3,000 subscribers. Revenue, let's jump into my revenue a little bit more, and I'll show you how much I'm making in revenue. So let's go to see more down here. Josh is just saying those numbers are crazy. It's mad. It's crazy, mate. The channel is just growing quicker than ever. I'm super appreciative of it. And yeah, just trying to share some information today on how it's happening, what's going on. Like I said, I gave a really in-depth, detailed explanation of all this stuff in the first 10 to 15 minutes, but I'll just give you some of the highlights now. So if we jump to the last 365 days, Josh, this is where you're going to see the craziness of it. This is the last year. I'm on revenue. Let's go to views quickly. In the last 365 days, what is going on? That's not the screen we've seen before. Okay, let's just jump back into views. $365 days, where are you? Okay, yeah, so here is my channel for the last year. You know, just churning along nice and stable, same as usual. And then around the end of February, boom, subscribers per month start blowing up. If I come out of that, go back to the analytics for the last 365 days. Views on my channel, standard views over the last 365 days, and then the last month or so, these four videos, just started performing super well, and the channel blew up. And if we look at revenue, I just want to jump into my revenue statistics. Let's just come out of that. I've gone into a specific video. Jump into revenue down here. God, this YouTube studio is really annoying sometimes. You keep missing the buttons you're trying to press. Okay, so we're on revenue, see more, please work. Here we go. So let's see how much revenue I've made in the last 365 days compared to the last month compared to the last 365 days. So you've seen my views and you've seen my subscribers have just blown up in the last 4 to 6 weeks. But as you can see here, my revenue is pretty consistent. But it's not increased by a massive amount. And that's because of the whole lockdown, potential recession that we're going into. I explained this in one of my live shows before. There's just there's a lot less companies advertising on YouTube. So even though my views have more than doubled, my subscribers have doubled, my revenue is the same. Because if my channel hadn't doubled in the last month, I would actually be earning a lot less. Because the amount of money you're making per 1,000 views at the moment on YouTube is so far lower than it was 2-3 months ago. So thank God my channel views and subscribers have blown up, because my revenue would have dropped massively if this wasn't the case. But because my channel's blown up, you can see that my revenue has been pretty stable, pretty consistent in the last month compared to the last year. So my monthly income is thankfully the same as it's always been. But yeah, it's really crazy. If we go to like February, you can see my revenue, 1,800. March, it dropped down to 16 because that was kind of before the channel had blown up and started getting all these new views. But then last 28 days, we're back up to over $2,000. So thank you for the channel growth, YouTube. It came at exactly the time I needed it to keep my revenue stable during all this coronavirus chaos that we're in. Let's see what people are saying. So, Apple Pro, my channel was growing so fast. I got 500 subscribers in 4 days. Damn, that's amazing. That's incredible. It's more subscribers than I'm getting. Why are you watching my videos for? You should be teaching this lesson. Okay, payday tomorrow. Josh says the numbers he's seeing is crazy. Yeah, you don't need to tell me that, mate. I know it. It's really, really mad how much the channel has blown up in the last month. There's the views, there's the subscribers. It's incredible. However, being to the YouTube space in London, obviously it's closed now due to COVID-19. But once you get in once you hit 10,000 subscribers, and I really want to go. Yeah, I actually really want to go as well. I've never been before. Maybe if I start talking about YouTube enough, they might even invite me down there, you know. But I do plan on going there at some point. When I used to actually live in London, and if I had like hit 10,000 subscribers when I lived in London, that would have been one of the first things I did, is go to see the YouTube space. If no one knows what we're talking about, let me see if I can show you. It's YouTube Creator Space London. So when you get over 10,000 subscribers, here we go, YouTube Space London. When you get over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, YouTube just allows you to start using their spaces completely for free. Their spaces for YouTube creators. And I've never been to one, but I've read that there are video recording equipment in these spaces. There are production equipment like editing software that you can use there. There's other creators in that space, and you get to go as a creator for just completely for free, just because you've made over 10,000 subscribers. Here we go. Let's make something great, London. Creators and artists with 10,000 or more subscribers are accessing the creative community and endless inspiration space in London offers. Do you want to join us? If we go down, look, we can see these spaces that you get to access. So in the UK, in London, it's YouTube King's Cross, but these spaces exist all over the world. So they're being like New York, LA, all over America, Europe. So no matter where in the world you are and you're a creator, YouTube has built these spaces that you can go into and just go and work and go and meet other creators and collaborate if you want to. Here's a video of the space down here. So you just go into these spaces here and shoot for free, use all their equipment. It's crazy. Look, so production resources, you get to play, experiment, and create with their their equipment. They have workshops and events there that they run to teach you important skills that you need to progress your YouTube career. So how to be better on camera, how to edit better, how to edit audio better, all that sort of stuff. And creative co-working, yes, you can just go there and work if you want to. You don't have to necessarily be shooting a video. You can go there, just do some other work, whether you're writing emails and stuff. It's just a free space that YouTube creators can go to. And here's some of the spaces in London in particular. Look, you've got all these stages where you can go and shoot in. It's amazing, really. This is all free to YouTube creators. Support rooms, so green rooms, production suites. I really have to get down there at some point and use this equipment. And you can get a coffee there as well if you want to as well. So yeah, to answer your question, Pierre Plays, I've never been to this space before, but I definitely plan on going there when I'm next in London, or I might even make a trip to go to London just for the reason to go and see the space. So Josh is saying he's seen some healthy growth too. Doubled his views this month. So let's go to my analytics while I'm talking through this. He's doubled his views this month too. For sure, he's going to get to 1,000 subscribers next month. I'm crossing my fingers for you. If you don't know who Josh is, let's get him up quickly. Give him a little shout out. He's my co-host on the podcast. We'll get his channel up. He's really close to getting to 1,000 subscribers and getting his monetization eligibility on his channel. 775 subs at the moment. So make sure to go check his channel out and subscribe if you haven't already. You'll see him on my podcast, and I even did a video with him last week. Let me get that up, where we talked about different YouTube equipment you can use at different stages of your YouTube career. So you might have seen it already. It's this video here, equipment for YouTube videos, cheap and pro setups compared. And I compared a few different equipment setups. So I compared the phone to start with. That was setup number 1. Then I went to my SLR camera. So that was setup number 2, which we can see if my internet ever loads. We can see on screen now. My equipment number 2 was my SLR camera that I normally shoot on. And then we went to Josh's studio, where he walked me through his professional setup at his video studio, because he's a professional video producer, and he basically ran me through how expensive it is to use a professional setup for your YouTube videos. So that's Josh. If you don't know him already, you can see him in some of my videos, in the podcast. Go help him out and sub to his channel. He's trying to get over 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, he's in the chat now answering questions too. All right, so what are other people saying? Pierre Plays is saying that YouTube space we were looking at before, you get free drinks there as well, apparently. So 10,000 subscribers gets you free food and drink, Dr. Pepper. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Pierre Plays, important question. Shall I add a tub of vanilla fudge to my Amazon basket? Definitely. That's not even a question. That's an obvious answer. Apple Pro. Tell Josh to keep grinding on the iPhone filming apps. Oh, so Apple Pro is already watching your videos, Josh. Apple Pro, what is that London thing? I was just explaining that if you get over 10,000 subscribers, YouTube opens up. Well, it doesn't open up, it's already open, but it allows you to come in and use their spaces to go and shoot videos, use their equipment, use their stages and stuff. It's like a free space you can go work and just use their equipment for free and talk to YouTube employees there. So grind away to get those 10,000 subscribers and you'll get access to this free space. Who else is asking questions? Pierre Plays wants me to take her to the London creative space and pretend she's part of the starting up team. It's a good suggestion. I admire the hustle, Pierre Plays. Okay, is there a YouTube space in the USA? Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to be able to find it now, but they would have started in the USA and come to other countries after. So if you're an American citizen, you're a YouTube creator, and you get more than 10,000 subscribers, there's going to be YouTube spaces near you that you can go to and use completely for free. Josh is saying we have to go to London. Yes, we do. We could even do a vlog there, I think, actually, Josh. So we should pencil that into the diary once this lockdown's over. We're going to get to London and go see there. Okay, cool. Well, Greg, don't know about how you put up with me sometimes. I like the banter, Pierre Plays. Keep it coming. It keeps the chat interesting. All right, cool. So first 10, 15 minutes of this live stream was talking about how my channel has had explosive growth in the last 28 days, how my subscribers per month have doubled, how my views have gone up by like 50, 60%. We then answered some questions for the next like 20, 30 minutes. Any more questions throughout this live stream, let me know in the chat. Now, I have some channels that I'm going to review. So these are people who have commented or messaged me on Instagram in the past. We offer this on the podcast every other Thursday. People who comment on the podcast can get a channel review. It's something me, Josh, and Joe offer in our podcast on Thursday. So I've got some people off that list as well, and also people who just comment on my YouTube videos in general and ask me to review their channels. I sometimes take the channel name down, put it on a list, and make a mental note to come back and review their channel in the future. So I've got a few channels now that I'm going to go into and review. If you want your channel review today, I probably won't have time to get through to any channels that come up in the chat today, because we've only got like 10 minutes left of this live stream. But as you can see up in the right hand side, it's over there I think, or there, if you leave a super chat today, $5 or more, I will bump you to the front of the list and I'll review your channel today in the remaining time we've got. But any requests now, it's going to be too late. I'm not going to be able to do a channel review unless it is a super chat request of a channel review. But let's jump into some of these channels that I've told people I'm going to review for them. So the first one we have is Apple Pro. Imagine that. So I hope you're still watching Apple Pro, because you've asked me a ton of times in previous live streams to review your channel, and I put you on the list. I didn't forget about you, and I'm going to look at your channel today. So if you're in the chat still, sorry, I'm just going to look at the comments. If you're in the chat still, Apple Pro, let me know, because it'd be great to review your channel if you're still here. Oh yeah, I think you tried to write thanks there, so Apple Pro's still there. Let's have a look at Apple Pro's channel and see what we think of it. See if we can give them any constructive feedback, any tips on how to grow quicker, how to get more views, see what we can do. If anyone is watching this channel review and has some feedback on it as well, leave it in the chat. Don't have this as just me giving my input. It's always good to get opinions and suggestions from other people watching the stream too. So any opinions you have on Apple Pro's channel, let me know in the chat. I can see that Apple Pro is here watching, so it's great to know that you are actually here watching this in real time. You're going to get some value here. So Apple Pro, I've just loaded your channel up for the first time. From the name and the banner at the top, I'm assuming the channel is all about the company Apple. You might be a specialist and have expert opinions and advice on Apple. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to dig into your channel and know a bit more about you. But I know that you're a Apple-focused YouTube channel, or at least that's what my initial assumption is. So let's see if that's right. So scroll down. We've got this video here. What's coming at the Apple event in March 2020? So yeah, Apple-related videos. Let's go into your... Okay, we've got uploads and your popular uploads. Let's go to your videos and just confirm that you are purely an Apple-related channel. And I can see you are, yeah. iPhones, iPads. Oh, okay. You've got a Nokia 7.3 Plus on here. That's not Apple. Or OnePlus 8. That doesn't sound like an Apple device. So maybe you've got some other devices on here as well that aren't Apple. But it looks like you have a majority of Apple stuff. But a lot of phones. Cool. Okay, cool. Well, I gave the advice earlier in this live stream that I recommend, and I wish I did this from the start, to focus on one particular topic when you do a YouTube channel. People need to know what to expect from you when they're coming to your YouTube channel and they're making the decision whether to subscribe. So if I was an Apple enthusiast and I'd found your channel Apple Pro and I wanted to keep up to date with Apple news every week, I might be thinking about subscribing to your channel. But then when I scroll down and I see videos on Nokia and I can't even pronounce the name, Xiaomi here, is it Samsung, OnePlus? I might be thinking, wow, I only really want Apple news. The name suggests it's an Apple channel, but there's videos on other things that I'm not interested in. So I might still subscribe, or it might be enough to sway me off subscribing. So I would say, if you want to be an Apple, if you want to have the name Apple Pro and have Apple in your banner, commit to that decision of doing Apple-related videos only. Because if you're putting other stuff in there, you're just confusing your audience, you're diluting your audience. So if you're going to stick with the name Apple Pro, I'd say focus purely on Apple news, Apple products. And it doesn't mean you can't talk about other devices, but always bring it back and tie it into Apple. So do a Samsung versus Apple comparison, a OnePlus versus Apple iPhone comparison. Like, can you always relate it to Apple and see how things are comparing against Apple, you know, rather than doing videos that are dedicated to other brands, because you're just going to confuse your subscribers there. Let's see what people are saying. So Apple Pros watching, really excited that we're doing a channel review. Pierre plays, likes Apple Pros logo in the banner. Doesn't really say what the channel's niche is. So yeah, it's a really great logo. Like, I love the colors. I'm sure Josh, who's got a bit of interest in design, is going to like that. Love the colors. You might want to think about adding some text into the channel banner. So we jump to Josh's channel here. We can see filmmaking, tutorials, vlogs. So people see his banner and they know straight away what his channel is about. They know what to expect from that channel, what they're going to be finding on that channel every week. And if you jump to my channel as well, I do the same. My channel, starting up, YouTube and entrepreneurship, new videos every Monday. A bit of text in there to explain to people what my channel is all about. If they're visiting for the first time, just to make it as simple as possible to understand what the channel's about. Come to your channel, and it's the Apple logo, which looks amazing. I'm not criticizing the design or anything at all, but you might want to just add some text in there. Just has to be, could just be a few words or one sentence, just giving a bit more information and a bit more clarity on what to expect from your channel. Cool. So Apple Pro, thanks very much. Keeping up. Okay, so I'm just going to finish Apple Pro's channel review, then we'll jump up to back into those questions. But Josh is saying the Apple logo for your profile picture. Use the banner Apple. Oh yeah, so Josh is saying use this Apple logo here in your channel user art here on the left, this smaller one. He thinks this Apple logo looks better than that one. That's subjective, I guess. It might be that Josh prefers that, but you prefer this one. I personally prefer the banner logo too, and I would say for consistency, get that there as well. But you might, if you really like this one, you could keep it. It's not going to be the end of the world. But yeah, I think this personally looks better too. See what other people are saying. Apple Pro, I tried to add text, but it does not work on Macs. Okay, so I don't really know what that means, because you can add, if you're talking about a photo editing software like Photoshop and stuff, you can add text whether you're on Mac or Windows. If you're saying it doesn't work like the size of the banner when you view it on a Mac, you're just going to have to figure out how to do it. Like, maybe rather than putting the text below it, could you put the text to the right hand side so that it's still viewable on a Mac, and all the other screen sizes like iPad, Windows Phone, all that sort of stuff. Like, you have to play around with these things and try and find a solution that works for all different devices. But you definitely can see text on a Mac. You just need to put it in the right place, pretty much. Apple Pro, thanks for the advice, no problem. Really great channel though. Like, you're obviously doing the right thing to a certain extent, because you've got 1,700 subscribers. Amazing work. And if you said, can I get your analytics up here? Sometimes this doesn't work. Let's see. Here you go, look. So you're getting quite some nice views. Oh wow, look at this. So 100 subscribers a few days ago, 90 subscribers. So you're definitely like getting subscribers recently. You've nearly caught me up. You've caught me up on some days. So what you're doing is working, and I imagine you're getting those subscribers. There's maybe one video blown up for you. Let's have a look. Most popular. Okay, so your video from 3 weeks ago got 2,000 views. You've got 500 views. All right, so it might just be because you've got so many videos now that you're getting the subscribers. It seems a bit strange you got so many subscribers so quick, from 2,000 views being your most viewed video. But hey, if something's working for you, congratulations. But take the feedback on board that I've given you today. Josh has given you in the chat. Pierre Plays, who's seen your channel for the first time, has given you some feedback. It's a really great channel. Any questions in the future, if you make these changes or you want to try something out that's new maybe, you can always pop back up in the live chat, or sign up to my training, book a consultation with me, or comment on one of my videos every week, and I'll try and help you as much as possible. And I appreciate you watching these videos every week and chatting and engaging. It really helps keep these things flowing and interesting. So that's one channel review. Let's see what people are saying. I think I saw some questions before I jump into the next channel review. Keeping up with Zena Kim. I make videos and people watch them, but they don't hit subscribe. How do I change that? Okay, so first off, are you asking them to subscribe in your video? You can see, like, I'll try and find one of my videos where I do this. Where would it be? So let's look at this video here. In 99% of my videos, I ask my audience to subscribe, usually within the first 3 minutes. I'm going to catch myself out now and find a video where I didn't do that. Here we go. Let's press play.
Paying countries to make sure that my average payout per 1,000 views is a lot higher than that $2 that we.
So it should be coming up now
in this video. And when you're watching that video, make sure to subscribe to this channel.
There we go.
And ring the bell notification.
Subscribe,
so
ring the bell.
Any new.
So a big mistake a ton of new YouTubers do is they don't even ask their viewers to subscribe, which just, it seems to make so much sense to me that you have to ask your viewers to subscribe, but a lot of people don't. So that's one mistake you might be making. Another thing is you need to have a channel where you're making videos where people are going to want to keep coming back and watching your new stuff. So some viral videos, you know, I saw a video the other day. It was like Pitbull refuses to get off his owner, and it was just one video of a Pitbull and an owner, and it had like millions of views. But that video alone didn't really provide people much incentive to want to subscribe and come back and view more videos, because it was a one-time novelty funny video. But where's that channel going to go, you know, in future weeks, and what's their video strategy going to be, and what's going to be coming in the future? Like, it's just something you find once you stumble across it, it's really funny or cute, and then you move on. So are you making videos that are part of a series of videos that people are going to want to subscribe to keep coming back, or is it just a one-off video that they stumble upon, it goes a bit viral, and they find you that way? So always try and come up with like a video strategy that's got some long-term longevity to it, and where people are going to want to keep coming back and seeing the next video and seeing the next one, and don't just be like a one-hit wonder. So ask people to subscribe and make the videos where people are going to want to subscribe to see future videos in your series. Any more questions, let me know in the chat. So I hope that helps. Corona coming in with a vengeance. So Apple Pro, yeah, was just appreciating that channel review. Pierre Plays, what did you say to keeping up with Zena Kim? Do you call to actions in your video? So that, yeah, what that means is, do you ask people to subscribe? So same advice I gave. Pierre was already one step ahead of me giving that advice. And then if you make videos that are good enough, content that's good enough, people are going to want to subscribe. So just make sure you're making videos as best as you can, and they will subscribe. Jar TV, can you review mine? We've only got 3 or 4 minutes left now, so I'm not going to be able to get to your channel. I've got one more channel on the list that I'm planning to review today. So like I said before, unless I get any super chats today, $5 or more, and I bump people's channel reviews up to the top of the list, I'm probably not going to get to your channel today to be able to review it, sorry. I might do it in the future, if the circumstances are right, but I can't do it today, unfortunately, because I've got a strict a strict deadline on when this live stream has to end. So let's just catch up with the chat, and then we'll look at one more channel. PR Plays, I wouldn't do it more. I would say do it when your viewers drop off. You can check. Yeah, so tell people to subscribe. If you go into the analytics of YouTube, you can see when people typically leave your videos and stop watching, and tell people to subscribe before that point. Okay, Apple Pro, thank you so much. Josh Gudgeon, I asked a question about growth in the chat above Greg. So what did you ask, Josh? Let's have a look. Check out my MMA podcast. That's not a question about growth. Josh, I can't see your question. If you've got a question about growth, I must have missed it originally. Ask me again, and I'll try and get to it before the end of the chat. Pierre Plays, got an injection today. Okay, I think that's a coronavirus related comment. I may be a joke in there, I'm missing it. And just to top off that response I gave to keeping up with Zena Kim, I review makeup, perfume and fashion. I know there's other people in my niche get 1,000 views, so what am I doing wrong? Can I review your channel? Unfortunately, this live stream ends in 3 minutes. I said throughout the live stream, if I had any super chats today, I would review your channel today, but we've run out of time, unfortunately, so I'm not going to have any time to review people's channels today, even if they are with super chat requests, unfortunately. But if you pop up in the future live videos, I will try and review your channels then. So I'm just going to jump into the next channel on the list, and we'll review that quickly, and then we're going to wrap this up. Alright, so this is someone that asked me to review their channel a while ago in the comment section to just one of my YouTube videos. Like I said, I do take notice when people ask me to review their channels. I add channels to lists every so often when I remember to, and I eventually might get back to some of them. It's not a guarantee, but sometimes I stumble upon some of these lists and I go back and review them. So this person, Kino Love, asked me to review their channel. You can see here, clearly makes music. I'm getting told that my stream has gone down. If it has, and if you can still see me and hear me, type it's still up in the chat. But I'm being told this might have gone down. So if it has, I was going to close it soon anyway. So it's coming to an end anyway. But if you can still see me, type yes, because it'd be good to know. Okay, cool. So Kino Love, I'm just seeing knees in your YouTube channel. So change your banner, because get a banner design. Okay, it's still up. Thanks, guys. Get a banner designed that makes it more clearer that your music channel. Maybe if you're going to make a new song every week or a new month, put your upload schedule in there and just make it clear what your channel's about. Music isn't really my speciality, but I imagine I know that with music, you really need to promote yourself and grow a following like off YouTube, because the way a lot of YouTube growth happens is people they get found through people searching for things. So I might search for how to change a car tire and find a YouTube video that way, or how to kick a football and find a video that way. But with music, songs and song names, they're not really searchable terms that you can expect people to find you from in the search engine. So you're going to need to try and build a following in other areas, maybe collaborate with other artists, maybe try and get radio plays. I don't know how it works. Maybe try and build a following on SoundCloud, and then send those people to your YouTube channel to subscribe and build a following that way. Because if we're trying to rely on search, it's not going to work. So focus on promotion outside of YouTube. I know what some musicians do is they do like type beats. So if I did like Kendrick type beat, this is a good way that musicians get found in search. So this is like a music producer, and he's done a Kendrick Lamar type beat, and he's called it Smoke. So anyone typing for like some people do go into YouTube and look for like Kendrick Lamar beats. You're going to come up and search that way. So you might want to do like some music in tribute to other artists that people are searching for. But if you're just trying to get your own songs played, you're going to need to grow outside YouTube and just send people to your YouTube channel to have that as a connection point to you once they already know who you are. Cool. So I'm at the end of my deadline now. I've got to go. It's 8:01 in the UK. I told my friends I would be off this at 8 because I've got some other things I need to do. Quick, see if I can catch up on the chat. Josh, Pierre Plays, chatting, music channel, yeah. Okay, it looks like there's no questions. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. As always, let's get this shut down. Give me a thumbs up if you like this live stream, if you found it useful, and I'll see you on the next one. See you guys. Bye.